Good evening and welcome to Prime of Midlife. It is Wednesday evening and oh my goodness, what an exciting day it's been in the news. We have the Rhine. The River Rhine is seemingly getting to such a level that barges will not be able to use it very shortly, and the last time it got that low it shut for over 100 days, and that will have real consequences for Germany's economy. So that's one thing. UK water companies have been told that they need to be doing something to prepare and try and stop the water shortage that's going to be upcoming. I mean, seemingly where the Thames starts is already moved 5 miles down the road because there's no water where it normally starts. Some of the pictures we were looking at today of what the place used to look like and what it looks like now, do you know, in this hand it used to be nice and green, and in this hand now it's like wheat coloured. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. The one thing that I did find laughable, I have to say, I'm sure the media thinks we're stupid. Big headlines saying, oh, Liz Truss has U-turned to say that she's not discounted, you know, giving handouts to people for their energy bills. It's not what she said at all. What she said is she will do everything she can to help people with energy bills. That is a very long way from I will give people handouts. Everything she can could be anything, and it could be nothing, because she'll just go, oh, I can't do that. I can, I cannot. Who makes the choice? She does. She's already said that she doesn't agree with handouts. She thinks that tax cuts should be the way to go. So, yeah, the way the media is portraying that, I think, is just... It's a play on words. It's more hopeful than anything else. But certainly that is not what she said. She did not say that she would go, that she would look at giving cash handouts. She said that she would do everything she can. And if she decides she can't, then it'll not be happening. Do you know, that's like when you're doing emails and things and you're going, it appears that, it would seem that, it is our plan. Do you know, all these ambiguous words so that you're not actually saying something. That's exactly what's happening just now. So yeah, the media's just like, I'm not really. So yeah, I decided I'm not going to get upset about it tonight because it is so hot. It's still 22 degrees here. I know people, if you're down south, if you're in other countries, I know you've got it so much worse than me, but I'm Scottish, I'm not used to this. It is like, oh my goodness, you know, 22 degrees at this time of night, that's unheard of. So make sure you're drinking enough water. See, this is my second glass this evening after work. Because dehydration sneaks up on you so fast. The last heat wave, I was sitting here in the morning and I, honest to goodness, it was last Saturday or 2 Saturdays ago. I didn't think I was going to be able to go to the radio station. I didn't think I was going to be able to eat. I felt sick. I felt sore. I then had 1.5 of these glasses of water and I felt so much better. My daughter Kathleen, if she gets dehydrated, she feels nauseous and she gets emotional. She starts crying because she doesn't know what's wrong with her. So we need to be careful of that. So please make sure you're drinking enough. I hope you're managing to keep the heat out as best you can, which is probably not the easiest in some places. But, you know, we just need to do as best we can because, as I, again, sounding like a broken record, there's nobody coming to help us apart from us. And I did think, you know, just before I came on camera, I was like, well, maybe the councils could help. Maybe they could, like, you know, if people can't afford the power, maybe they could open up sports thingy showers and stuff for people. Maybe they could do food and things. But the council's finances have been cut so much anyway, and it's you know, they don't particularly have the money, so it's going to be us. And 90% of the time, if you want to go and have somewhere in a village hall or a, you know, community hall or something, it's going to cost you, and I'm not paying for that. So I will have people down for foods, you know, we'll do that possibly depending on how bad it gets, we'll just do it as often as it's needed, or I will donate some of my preps to friends and family who need it, and we'll all sit round and have dinner. So there's only one cooker on for, say, 3 or 4 families. You know, the stuff's just getting heated up, that's all it'll need. I also want to try the, what's it called, the hay oven. But someone told me about the bean bags. Well, I don't have bean, I'm not buying beanbag filling because it gets everywhere. I've done that once, I'm never doing that again. But I have spare quilts and blankies. Obviously, you've heard me telling you about the blankies. I've got a couple of spare pillows and big boxes because I've been buying lots of jars, obviously. And my cast iron pot. So I think that I am going to try and cook some rice in this at the weekend. And what I'll do is cook it Saturday morning, put the pot in a box with blankies and pillows and cover it and just leave it sitting in the box till I come back after the radio show. And then we'll see how it gets on. Hopefully. Either that or I'll leave it overnight. I don't know. I don't think overnight's the best idea. We'll leave it for 2 to 3 hours. I might do it on Friday night when I come in from work. So yeah, I want to try that so that I can see what how that's going. If you have any fruit farmers near you, go and buy the fruit. Because I just heard locally that our fruit farms, the shops are like, people aren't buying it. They're not buying it the same way they used to. Obviously it's cost them to get this out there, and they are literally having to throw stuff away. Now, obviously I have 25 jars of jam. I am quite happy to make more and water bath it. But I can't take a farm worth of stuff. So if you're in the area and you want to freeze some strawberries or raspberries, or you want to dehydrate them in the oven, or if you've got a dehydrator, or if you can make jam, go and help out your fruit farmers. Just go to the farm, phone them, ask them if they've got jam strawberries. And it just gives them something back and saves them throwing it away. So yeah, that was the shout out that I did. So yeah, I think that's about it. As you can see, oh, I need to turn that down. Yes, as you can see, Grant, the thing's away over there now. It's away from me. Patrick did the twisty thing. Yeah, Grant was getting upset that the weight and the other uppy downy thing, the pressure thing, if I was looking at the gauge, it could come out and get me, because I would literally be looking over it. So we've turned it round. The pressure gauge is facing this way, and all the pressure stuff's that way. But yeah, I got jars today. We got delivered to work. I'm so excited because if you watch the thing about my cash and carry haul, I had mints that I'd taken out the freezer in the fridge. Thankfully not reduced mints, it was all full price mints. And then I got reduced mints at the cash and carry. But I only had so many jars. So I pressure canned the reduced mints on the weekend, and that's me pressure canning the other mints now, which was just as well, because this was definitely the last day I could do that. Thankfully I had it defrosting in the fridge, so I hadn't defrosted that much when I had to change plans. So this is it now, pressure canning tonight. Tonight I will be taking out chicken, and we'll be doing pressure canning of chicken tomorrow, of the old stuff that's been in the freezer for a while, so we'll get that done. I've filled up my first water container, given it a bit of sluice out, and filled it up, so it's sitting in the hallway just now because I'm not carrying that upstairs. Hello, Patrick. Yeah, I'm going to ask Patrick to carry it up the stairs because no. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. So yeah, this video is nothing more than, hi, how are you? I'm just letting you know what I'm up to tonight and just how I see the world in general. So I hope you're having a good evening. I hope you get to sleep in this heat. Remember and drink your water, and I'll catch you later.